Hey folks, welcome back to blah 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 blah. This is my second attempt to start this video, and I'm gonna persevere with that intro. I'm the Mysterious JG. It's Let's Play Lost Odyssey. I just tossed out a video where I kind of went off into a little bit of not that I've never done this before, obviously, but I went off into some free association rambling to open up a recording session, and then I checked my timer to see, okay, let's see how much time I've lost, and there was an issue with the timer. And by the time I like, you know, switched inputs and checked my recording software, I was like at 7 minutes that I'd just been talking, and I was like, okay, even I got it. All right, because one of the things I was talking about is how no one is watching the series, and I thanked Froxus Brant, Foxus Bant, Froxus Bant. I thanked him for commenting because I was like, well, I got actual documentary evidence that anyone's watching the series. Ha ha ha. And I wasn't in a foul mood about it. I really wasn't. But this is the series that in my mind is like, no one's watching this series. I always have one series I'm doing when I'm doing multiple series where I'm like, here's the one no one's watching. Arguably, no one's watching any of my stuff right now. Views for this channel have tapered off a lot since the heights of the channel, which has been around for a long time. But it's always been a channel, whatever. And I think I introed last time by saying, hey, I'm furloughed. I'm using Lost Odyssey right now to kind of put off doing some stuff I need to do around the house. But hey, it's Tuesday morning and I could be hungover and I'm not, so let's celebrate the small victories. Then went into the short version of the 7 minutes was talking about Lost Odyssey and how I'm actually really enjoying this Let's Play. But I kind of don't know who it's for because there's one person who, like, probably 4 or 5 years ago asked me to play this game, and they probably don't still watch the channel. They might have suggested it back when I was playing, like, I don't know, like Final Fantasy 13-2 or something like that. And hey, I think this would be a fun game for you to play. Yeah, and I remember, excuse me, because they were talking about how the German version of it was a lot of fun and whatever, German voice acted version. But no, the thing about this game, I went off on this long tangent. I don't want to go that long again, but this is a game that just most people missed. And I'm reminded there was a game called I think it was called Infinite Undiscovery that I used to see behind the glass sheet in video game stores or at Walmart or Kmart or whatever. Kmart even exists? Wow. But I would see that in like Electronics Boutique or whatever. No, it couldn't have been that old. But anyway, it was a game, around the same time, like Final Fantasy. Was that PS2? I think that was PS3 and Xbox 360. Because there just weren't a lot of great JRPGs to play on the Xbox 360, and the Final Fantasy 13 series did come over. But, as a genre, it just wasn't as hot as it had been a system or two previous. And I remember seeing Infinite Undiscovery, and it was clearly JRPG styled. I don't know for sure that was a JRPG, actually. It didn't have, like, the really cartoony anime look, but it looked like a JRPG in the box art, and it had just some kind of JRPG hero gazing off into the near distance, and in the background was some kind of like crazy, looked like some kind of like clockwork fantasy building or something. And I remember seeing that and thinking, I wonder if that game's any good. I would probably like that game if I played it. I don't really have time to play like a 40-hour JRPG that isn't a known quantity from like a series I know, and having never given that game a shot. I think I got curious enough at one point to read the reviews, and it was like middling reviews, which is what you get when you're not already part of a franchise. Like, I don't know. But at the risk of going as long as it did last time, Lost Odyssey is a game where the reviews it got, like, nobody remembers this game except the people who love the Thousand Years of Dream sequences with Kime. And I even read reviews of it out of curiosity recently. I went back and read the old reviews that when it was new, and everyone's complaining that it's like a very generic story, dated turn-based mechanics, because that was, like, at the time it was more like live action, or not live action, but like real-time stuff. I'm going to go as long on my intro as I did last time if I don't hurry this up. But it's like the thing that people like, the few people that remember Lost Odyssey liked it because of the Thousand Years of Dreams. And I'm just like, my favorite part of this RPG is everything except that. And I think the most interesting and memorable thing about my Let's Play is mocking those sequences, because I really do find them to be like just modeling ridiculous. Like it's maudlin. It's like treacle. Well, it's not treacly. It's the opposite of treacly because instead of being like over the top sentimental sweet, it's like over the top like melodramatically sad constantly, and just being like it just all feels unearned. But everything else about the game is the part that I'm liking the most, which is like, hey, it's a voice acted JRPG with the story, and I can kind of make fun of the characters, but I can kind of get into the story too and have fun. And I hope you're enjoying it. But it's in my mind anytime I'm recording more than one series, something is the thing that no one seems to be watching, and this is it for now. And maybe I should have just kept that 7 minute intro because now we've been more than 4 minutes, and I feel like I just didn't even. I was trying to recapture something that spontaneously happened. I saved you 3 minutes, and probably wasn't as good. But hey, we'll actually get to the game a little bit sooner. We're at 5 minutes now, Jesus. So I recapped my rambling intro and shaved 2 minutes off of it. And it was no longer something natural. It was now a processed product. Great job. There's Mr. Music Box. There's Art Carney's musical box over there. Kudos to you if you understand that reference. But yeah, we are supposed to head to the fountain to continue the plot. Because the plot at this point, okay, let's ramble some more now. The plot at this point is what? We were sent on this mission by Gongora, but we've discovered now he's an asshole. We haven't seen Gongora since discovering this. Cook and Mac's storyline right now is that they're little kids whose mom is dead, and what else are they going to do but follow around their grandpa? Jansen is really, it's like, okay, what is Jansen doing? He's with us. He's in our party. He was being paid by Gongora. It's pretty, like, I think, as goofy and comic relief as he is, he does understand Gongora is fucking evil. I shouldn't be working for this guy. And now Kaim and Seth in particular. Jensen, it's not, I don't know what Jensen's motivation is. But Kaim and Seth want revenge on Gongora, and Cook and Mac are like little kids who need some adults to protect them because that makes sense. And now it's like we've just we had an immediate pressing need, which was Mac. He's a dumb little kid and he ran off and got himself in trouble, and we had to go rescue him. But now it's like, okay, what are we doing now? Well, let's find out what we're doing now. There's nothing in particular. Was there dialogue that directed us to head to the fountain to continue the story? I'm not sure. But I guess if you came back to Numata, which is the only place you can go right now, and just ran around, you would eventually trigger the... In this picture, it looks like Mac has a giant sleeve we're looking down, but it faded away before you could see it.
Beloved citizens of Ura, I am Tolton, son of the late King.
We're not Ura. Are we supposed to be watching this?
At this moment, our nation is
Oh, if it isn't that little scamp from Ura.
A little scamp.
The council.
I gotta get those.
What's going on?
I gotta get those ears
What
off
was
of him
so
and those
important
glasses
that
off of Mac.
broadcast it around the world?
on the wall highlands into
The sorceress has taken over Galbadia.
shame at the number of people who died in that battle.
Yep.
Furthermore, I must inform the people that His Excellency, the Venerable Chairman
I like the really chunky guy on the left there.
since our nation became a republic, has passed away due to sudden death.
Oh, is he one of these, he's the leader of the democratically elected government, but has been for its entire duration type of leaders, huh?
A lot of words I heard in my history class.
What? I think that was supposed to be funny, but I was talking over it.
Therefore, in accordance with His Excellency's dying wish, I hereby declare that henceforth the Republic shall be abolished, and the Council...
Wait, so these four in the background didn't know this was coming?
You're taking a lot of initiative there.
It's Gongora's plotting.
The boss?
I don't get it.
The boss?
They're trying to
Springsteen?
stop something, right?
I, as the first in line to the throne, shall, with honor, bear the crown as 45th King of Ura. Also,
Oh, 45. Oh, thanks for clearing it up. I thought you were 44.
Taught. Oh man, so he's King Tolton as Trump? He's 45 and 47? Or what?
as my royal advisor and second...
And now Gongora's like, what? I didn't know this was... I love Gongora, actually.
It shall be a great honor to accept your Majesty's appointment.
I didn't say you could talk. I'm the king. I'm the king.
He sure knows how to ham it up.
What? Did he just say royal advisor? He's kidding, right?
Does this mean I'm a royal advisor? Like a sub-advisor?
My beloved citizens, allow me to illustrate one of the reasons that I reached this difficult decision.
And then he executes the 4 like counselors behind him.
Look it.
The back of my head. Why?
Planning to invade Europe.
Is that my voice?
What is this?
How should I know?
As you can see, it has been refitted with weapons. Do you understand?
Well, you can't see that. I can just see these 2 girls.
Head before it is bearing its aggressive fangs at our country.
So is Tolton being like magically manipulated, or is he just dumb?
No longer has a standing army to protect us. Our army was swept up in the devastation at the Walled Islands. It is in time.
Oh, because we're not local, so they think we're spies? I legitimately don't know what's happening. Although the 2 kids are locals.
Jansen, what the hell is this? Explain yourself.
JG was just saying we don't know what you're up to.
You've been used.
Me? By Gongora? You gotta be kidding me. I was just in it for the money.
There. See? He let it slip.
Wait, since when is anybody who was being paid by someone being used by their employer? That's not how employment works. Employers don't use people, they take care of us. Late stage capitalism is your friend.
Okay, so now you know.
But we already knew that. Wait, they knew that Jansen was being paid by Gongora. That was never a secret. Go. I'm sorry. I needed some water. I mean, they don't have to be happy about it, but it was never a secret that Jansen was in Gongora's employ. Didn't he even tell them, yeah, Gongora gave me this to suppress your memories. I feel bad about it. I won't use it on you. Check it out. I'll use it on this guard instead. Like, no, this is not a surprise.
Asked me to do is keep an eye on you guys. You gotta believe me.
Then what was that black pearl all about?
I thought he explained. Maybe he didn't explain it.
Well,
Kime, this guy's bad news. We should get rid of him.
Can we get another black
We need
mage
to deal with
instead?
him before we look for Sarah. Gongora might even be listening in on this conversation.
hey, wait a minute. Okay, you don't know the whole.
Hold on, Gongora's not listening in the conversation. He's too busy accepting his appointment as royal advisor. We're seeing him live.
Let me
It
just.
doesn't matter.
Say something that would make Gongora's face twitch and see if he twitches. Then we'll know if he's listening because we're seeing him live. So they put on the mousetrap for Gongora. Like, let's put on a play for Gongora about someone who's trying to overthrow the king and see if he reacts.
Let him hear us. Let him see us.
We'll come up for you, Gongora.
Let him shudder as we close in.
Yeah. Attaboy, Kime. You finally Kime acting like the hero of an RPG here.
You are creeping me out, man. You know he's a handful even after getting his memories back. Where did I put that pearl?
I think it's supposed to be funny that he's now willing to put the mind rush on our hero. I don't think we're meant to take it seriously. Anyway, all right. So now we've got our plot, and they had already strongly hinted at the plot being that the idyllic, and this is typical fantasy bullshit. I mean, I can't have it, but here I am making fun of late stage capitalism. Now I'm going to make fun of people who believe in the aristocracy. But no, it's a fantasy game in which the idyllic kingdom has been ruled by the same queen, which would really make it a queendom, but whatever. It's been ruled by the same queen for thousands of years somehow. Have they said that? I think they flat out said she's been their ruler for longer than anyone can remember. So, and this is a game where we have multiple immortal characters with, we don't exactly understand why, but it appears to be part of this world, right? So now we've got the, you know, I remember cracking on late stage capitalism, but no, there's a problem with the society where it's like, oh, she's the queen and she's ruled over us forever, and that's perfect and ideal because she's this wonderful, like, platonic philosopher queen. But we already had rumblings that, oh, the military is about to overthrow her. And now, Aura is getting ready to attack. The only question in my mind is Gongora behind the, Senator React, that's not his name. Is Gongora behind the game's only black dude who has, a Roman-style, what do you call that, laurel wrapped around the back of his head? Is Gongora behind that guy too? That's like the only question in my mind right now, because everything else in life is completely clear to me. I am the sage of wisdom, but no, I'm trying to figure out if Gongora is behind that guy, because the whole plot is that the military here is about to overthrow Queen Ming, and we're going to get thrown in the middle of it. I don't quite understand why everybody was staring at us. But Kime did seem to want to get us out of there before something bad happened, and I'm trying to read between the lines. It may just not be coming across clearly because of poor translation or some kind of cultural norm. But I think it's that they figured out that the view of the... Yeah, it's because the view of the white boa... I don't know why... Okay. I know why we saw Tolton's transmission. It's because our main characters need to know that that's happening. So the story doesn't work unless they are aware. And the reason the people were staring at us is because they worked out that the view of the white boa that was being shown to the people of Ura was coming from a camera that was placed approximately where Jansen was standing. That's why we saw the back of Cook and Seth's heads. So I guess now the reason they think they're spies is not because they're from out of town. It's because they put somebody pieced together. Must have a lot of cinematography majors. They figured out where the camera placements were to get that shot of the white boa. And Kime was like, let's get the fuck out of here before we get arrested as spies. So that all makes sense. This was the point, I think, in this narrative. I remember throughout playing Lost Odyssey being interested in where the story was going because... It's one of the most unmoored stories I've ever played. This is not a game where we're going to have access to the place where we started the story. Even in Final Fantasy X, which was an incredibly linear story, you could backtrack to Spira if you wanted. There was no reason to. But you could. And then Final Fantasy 13 was more of a super linear story where you were on the run and couldn't backtrack. But I played this before I played that, and I wasn't used to a game where... We're kind of bouncing from place to place and getting new bases of operations, but like we're not able to go back to where we started. I guess that's how Secret of Mana worked. Never mind. Just play the fucking game, JG. So we did our story elements. Okay, so we just trying to leave the city will make the story continue. Oh, never mind. Taking about 4 steps will make the story continue, and I've still got Mac wearing those goggles. Are the blasts coming for us specifically? Is Ura already invading? That didn't take long at all.
Yeah. Fire!
Fire. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ura's already attacking. I guess they had this ready to go.
Attack, is it?
What's an ordinary attack?
Good point.
Cook, Mac, now's the chance for you to slip into the smoke and run.
But we're playable characters.
No way.
Move! If you stay here, you'll be in our way.
That's not true. We're in this together. Let's go.
Don't worry. We'll be fine.
I say we surprise him by running away.
You.
I like that.
Shut up.
What?
Why would we be fighting the Ura army? Alright, I'm surprised to see them actually leaving. Like, it makes sense that he would send the kids out of danger in everything except this is an RPG and they are party members sort of way.
You know, I think they've noticed us.
Kime?
If we put up a struggle here, we could end up triggering outright war between Ura and Numara.
What? Ura is invading Numara. That's what's happening, right? What is it? Are these are Ura troops? They have the goofy helmets, the Ura helmets. They don't have the slightly less goofy Numara helmets.
So that means we should do what?
Oh no, these are Numaran troops.
If you resist, you'll regret it.
Okay, never mind. This makes different sense now. I thought, okay, so I saw the shields and thought that was like part of the weird Ura thing where they've got these weird rounded shapes on, and like they have the helmet designs that have like these big curved. These highly vertical, curvy shaped design. And I saw the shields and thought they were Uran. They're Numaran. So what this means is that the Numaran military was immediately ready to go seize the square or attack us. Yeah, so it is because they think we're spies. So they were immediately ready to attack us. So this force was just sitting there waiting for us to be spies. So never mind, this makes sense. I thought Aura had like Gongora and Tolton would have to be involved too. Had Auran troops that were just ready to just like bust in and take over, which would have been smart. Like if you're going to declare we're going to launch a military operation, you want your big TV broadcast about it to be like at approximately the same time you've launched, not like, hey Nomara, just be prepared because we're getting ready to send an invasion fleet over. Thanks. Oh, we're going to actually surrender.
So we let ourselves get caught. That's brilliant.
Well, yeah,
We
but then
should
you
let them know fighting won't solve anything.
Then we'll need the power of the Queen.
also you could zap their memories.
Good idea. You know, me and the Queen are tight. Yeah, we go way back. No problem.
She is tight actually. I've noticed that. That's what I like about her.
Spies. We're not spies. We want to speak to the proper authorities.
There's some interest. I don't think I'd noticed how weird his hands look until that scene where he's holding them out like that. They just looked odd to me. All right, so here we got story. Yes, we do. We're captured by Numara. We busted out. We were pardoned for no real reason, and now we're captured again. They got Magitech engines on their backpacks or something.
If you're not spies, then what is the meaning of this?
Well, we're spies, you see.
What?
For ordinary travelers, you've certainly managed to get involved in some
He is
extraordinary
tall.
events.
I apologize for pretending to be something I'm not.
But
I
you
just
got a
want
heck
you
of a
to know.
chest, man. What do you?
Oh, I'll
What do
hear
you lift?
out. You're going to tell me what Ura is plotting.
Well, see, now there's no surprise. They were going to throw your birthday party. Where's the Queen?
Thank you.
That's gotta hurt.
Who do you think you're talking to?
He sort of had that coming.
Idiot.
Hit him again. You don't like.
What's that look for?
What do you mean you don't hit him again? He called you an idiot. What do you? You don't understand how this works. What is that? What do you? What?
This fellow senses something unusual in your eyes.
What?
What?
Well then, let's expose those eyes for what they really are.
Noses in
Our country's sorcerers have
disguise.
some impressive powers themselves.
I am flattered, General.
I've got a really interesting headgear too.
Oh boy! Whoa! Oh.
My contacts.
Wow, do you see what I'm seeing? Because are those mine? Those are mine. They're mine?
These are without doubt crystals of magic energy.
But it's just one
What
crystal.
this man sees is passed along to another sorcerer through these lenses of light. They're called spy eyes. They allow a sorcerer to see everything.
Spy Eyes. That's a good name. It makes sense. Does what it says on the tin, as they say. Now he can see my hand.
Awfully elaborate stunt to pull, even for a spy.
Call me an idiot again so I can hit you.
I am not that smart. I mean, I'm not saying I'm dumb. I didn't know.
Excuse me, General, but this man is most likely telling the truth.
What is this, good cop, bad cop? Don't tell me that in front of them. Maybe my strategy in dealing with them requires them being afraid that I'm going to kill them. Don't tell me that in front of them. Pull me aside, tell me that. Then I can go over and... You just don't understand how this works. It's good general... It's bad general good sorcerer that they're playing here. They should give the sorcerer character a name, by the way. He's getting way too much dialogue for an NPC with no name. What?
The person in which spy eyes are implanted would not be aware of them.
Matter of fact, if he knows they're there, they don't work. It's a really weird quirk of the spell.
I could tell that much when I removed them. This is high-level magic, far beyond the capabilities of someone such as myself.
But then again, I'm
Even
not
with
very
your
good at
power,
this.
You could not do it?
As you say, sir.
As I just said, sir.
He was just using me.
Yep.
All the times to figure that out.
Well, yeah, the time to figure it out is when it is revealed. I mean, come on, Kyle. I mean, Seth.
These senile, flea-infested bastard pay.
Huh, you won't have time for that, spies.
Is Gongora flea infested?
Kill them.
And then take away their blow code.
All right then.
There was just no getting through to that guy.
We don't have much of a choice.
At least they didn't take away our weapons when they brought us into this chamber. So that will make it easier to fight back. When we surrendered fully combat ready. That
Stop being so popular.
makes it easy. Alright, well I didn't necessarily get equipped for combat, but we'll see. How much time we got left in this video? We got enough time to take a crack at this. Okay. Trying to escape from the guards. Oh, either this battle's not even being mentioned, or maybe this is like a plot thing that we get like 2 turns and then something happens, because I don't even see a description of this. It's certainly not treated in the guide as a boss battle. Okay. They have no type and no element. They just exist. And there's seemingly infinite numbers of them. Might as well do Herculean rings because there's no there's no elemental advantage to be gained here, so just slight boost to damage. Let's assume this is meant to last more than a turn or two and increase our physical defense, although usually just attacking with magic is usually the way to go. Ow. Armored bullet. You guys just love picking on her. No idea if they have anything to steal. Stealing in this game generally doesn't seem to be worth a damn anyway. See, they can't quite one-shot them. So I'm in this place where... Wow, apparently he has much better defense than she does, or there was a critical hit against her. You know what? No, let's go with I'll try to heal her up. And annoyingly, they're going to get more attacks off. Armored bullet seems to be their special that does extra damage. Arigato. Might as well see if there's anything to steal, but whatever happens when we win this battle is about to happen. Whether it's more of them step up or... Yeah, this is a plot scene of us running away, whatever's happening. We've got a lot of experience for it, though. Feel a little bad that Mac and Cook missed it. Cook and Mac, I should say. She's the older sister. She was introduced first. She comes first alphabetically. So it makes a little bit more sense now that Jansen got sent along. If, like, literally Gongora could see through his eyes what was going on.
You're only up against 3 people. What are you doing?
Well, why don't you step in and fight then if you're so badass? Well, this is when we find out that Cook and Mac have incredible ninja skills. Why does their underwear look like that? I don't...
Are those your moms?
How about you?
Just go on. Get out of here.
Hey, come back here!
I mean, it's zany.
Did this?
Why does he have that bustier? It is them.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Mac?
We've been developing powerful magic to not only create smoke screens, but also remove the outer layer of people's clothes. It makes sense, folks. It just makes sense. All right, I guess I'll call it a video a little early. This is goofy as shit. I have mixed feelings about the accessories that characters are wearing actually appearing in the cinematics because I got to get those fucking goggles off of Mac. Somehow they don't look as somehow they're bothering me more than Jansen's cat ears. Maybe because Jansen is supposed to be a goof. But anyway, all right. So considering the last, it's just a plot battle you have to do. It's not a big deal. Fight against like 3 of those guards and 2 of the mounted guards turned into a goddamn nightmare. I'm quite pleased at how easily that went down. I guess the levels we gained in the Crimson Forest were either pretty impactful or that fight was actually easier than another one that we had previously done earlier in the story. But either way, I'm going to call it a video. When we come back next time, we will escape from this place, presumably. Thanks for watching.